is my punk rock anecdote.
Hold on, let's do it again.
God damn it.
That was just a test.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
no, the real deal.
My name is Mike Magee from Stomp Records in Montreal. This is my punk rock anecdote. About 12 years ago, we brought a band from Japan up to Canada to tour with us. I'm not going to say what the band's name is, but whenever anyone comes to Montreal, they hear about the strip clubs and the clubs and the women and everything. And anyone that lives in Montreal doesn't give a shit about that, but when anyone from outside of Montreal comes, they want to go to the clubs, and it's just part of like being a record label. So they wanted to go to a club we'd never been to before. It was called the Sex Machine. And it was on the corner of St. Catharines and Saint Laurent. The whole crew of us were hammered at this point. We've been at Foons all night. We walked upstairs, and all of a sudden everything was just like black light, really dark, super scary. A lot of women doing this one, the have to pee thing, standing there, and they're like, pick one. We were like, I don't know. Japanese guys, the band that we're not going to mention, pick some girls, disappear. We stay in the lobby to chit chat, drink. We're like, we're not going to do whatever is happening back in these rooms. About 4 minutes into it, screaming starts happening down the hallways, like screaming, like man screaming, horrible man screaming. So we're like, oh my god, some sort of bad things happening. So we run down the hallway, we bust into these like little shacks, and the way these shacks work is it's a small room. There's a glass enclosure where there's a woman on the other side of it, and in the enclosure is a metal box with a sheath that you put your cock into. I don't know how else to say this. It's just a box, it's on casters, put your dick into this really thick fucking condom thing, and the girl on the other side dances around, and she bumps up against the thing, and on your side of the thing are hot, cold, pressure, cold, push more, I haven't been in there until this moment where there's a young Japanese man screaming, buck naked, stuck into the box. There's a button on the very top that says release. So he enjoyed himself. He hit pressure, 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 hot, the rain. So he'd done pressure, 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 heat, 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 hot, 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 and he just was working away. And then it was too hot and too pressury, and the girl on the other side, again, it's on cancer, so she's mashing against this thing, smashing this into this poor guy. At this point, it's too hot, it's too pressury, I don't know. And he starts screaming, we bust in, he can't, he's Japanese, like, has never been in, like, so the release button, he was scared to touch because it's red, it's right here. Every button he's touched has burnt the shit out of his dick. So he's like, I don't want to, and we're like, release comes out, and I've never seen a cock so absolutely mushroomed. So it was like a fluted vase, like this, and the top was like a Mario Brothers mushroom about this big. And we're like, do we have to go to the hospital? What do we do? And he actually fell on the ground after we pulled him out of the machine, and he had limited English. And the last thing he said to me, and I swear to God he passed out, but he looked into my eyes as I was holding him, and he goes, Dick Hickey. Dick Hickey. And then, cool. And that was the punkest thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. That was it. There we go. And that's my fucking anecdote.